Walk like an Egyptian. Walk like an Egyptian. Alright. You did think we were going to do all of this and miss the money shot, did you? What have we here? We can pretend that's a sled, can't we? I've got my sled. I've got my copper hand tools, which are not really copper, so I'm cheating. And a couple of ropes, yeah? Now, I am an Egyptian. This is what we are talking about. So somebody's decided, in all their wisdom, 4,500 years ago, we're going to build a pyramid, and they sent me out as the scout. Go to limestone quarries and check shit out. So I did. Here I am, live. I'd love to do it live, but you just don't know what's going to happen to the content, do you? 4,500 years ago, the guy was looking like an Egyptian. And this stuff, right? This is probably a little bit softer, right? Now, 2.5 meters. Metre and a half down, metre and a half down, a metre and a half deep, okay? How long do we think? Just me, right? That one guy said, what was it, wedges? What was it, follow the fault line, mate, was it? And then what? So let's say this is a wedge, yeah? Now what? How do we get the stone out? People, I'm not sure what planet you guys are on, right? But there's a tragedy happening here, because this is not possible, right? But I'll give it another 5 minutes just in case I'm missing something. What was the other one? They used water to soften the sides or something. 2.5 ton stone, right? I've got to dig all the way round it and then somehow pull it out of the quarry, okay? Got 2 ropes, because the guy said maybe take 2, because you could get stuck with just one, plus with the sled in the sand. So, you know what we're going to do? Because as we can see, that is a total absurdity. Oh, hang on. Now, I was using crowbar and stuff, yeah? You know what copper is, don't you? Copper is malleable, right? This is copper. All they had was copper hand tools. Somebody needs to tell me what I'm doing wrong. Apparently Cleopatra said, don't mess about either, get it sorted. Oh, but it's got a hand tools, mate. Look. This is the part of the movie that everybody wants to see. Why is it that every time there's a good part, it goes dark, doesn't it? Behind the moon, you know. So, what we're going to do, because it's quite clear what's happening there, isn't it, eh? So what I managed to source, so I'm thinking if I go over to where is it? I'll go and see Cleo. Say, darling, where is it? Here it is. I'll say, listen, Cleo, right? You know that 2.5 ton stone? It's really not looking good. But as I'm out here on my own, okay, what I've managed to source is something a little bit more snack size, okay? So I'm thinking, I'll put my ropes around, go and get the sled, all right? Might have to call one of the other boys for this, but see, we've got a starter, haven't we? Do you want me to go through the motions, yeah? Wrap that round there a couple of times. I could go and get the sled, because when I pull it out with the other rope as well, the last thing I need, right, is for this to come out and me not have the sled under it. All right, that is going to be such a pain in the arse, right? Now this weighs what? I don't know. Does it really matter? Now, are we going to stop being silly? People actually thought I was going. I did this about 2 years ago down at Elliot Hedge, right? The same thing. I was there for 10 minutes for fun, 15 minutes. What is it? Do we know when somebody says all they had were ropes, sleds, and copper hand tools? Do we know what that means, or are we just pretending? Because it's getting to the stage now, nobody ever does anything. Everybody's like, yeah, that's a piece of cake, isn't it? But saying that, we've been away for a while. Maybe it's loosened up. I mean, we're here now, aren't we? No power, no wheel, no ice cream vans, nothing. But copper hand tools, yeah? Something called the other guys. This time it's going to be a little bit rougher than we thought. Okay? Don't let Cleopatra find out. Do we get it now? Surely you must get it now. There is no way that even the first stone was ever dug out of a quarry, because it is physically impossible. So why are people talking about floating stones upstream, zigzagging ramps, 4 guys pushing 2.5 ton stone? I mean, we clearly saw what that baby stone. It's just all this. People have just been so used to not doing anything, no hands on, right? Marshmallows in a microwave, yeah, on a dish. 30 seconds, get the ruler, boom, speed of light. Loving it, loving that stuff. There is no way that I was going to do tonight and not do this, because if you don't do this properly, there was no pyramids 4,500 years ago by the Egyptians. It's an observatory. And tonight, if the content is allowed, giddy up, because it's a fact, right? But at least we've got